Spaceship Voyager, Raiz, CommSec investment app or stake. What is the best investment app that I can get for the criteria I have set for my investment challenge? For everyone who hasn't seen it, I've set myself a little challenge where I want to invest $1 for every new subscriber on this channel. So based on the criteria that I've set out, I want to figure out what is actually the best investment app I can get here in Australia to do that. So for that, we'll start with setting the criteria. So let's have a look what that is. First, it needs to be low cost and hassle-free. I don't want to spend money for every purchase I make or for selling I do or for transfers I make. So it needs to be very low cost or free for the things that I actually do, because we're gonna move money in and out to the account relatively often. Also, I want to be invested from day one or from the first dollar I actually invest in that account. So for every investment from $1 or $500, I want to have exposure to the share market without actually buying or selling individual shares. And the last one, buying or selling needs to be easy and cost-free. So I don't want to spend money if I withdraw money again from that account before we move it in individual investments. And this sums up the criteria I have set myself for this challenge to make sure we find an app that actually fits the bill and works very well with what I want to achieve. And starting looking into the different investment apps now and see if they actually work or not. Starting with the Raiz investment app. Here you have 6 different portfolios that you can choose from, depending on your risk level that you want to go for, from conservative to aggressive. And all those portfolios are constructed from different ETFs that are listed on the ASX. Looking at the cost, you have a $2.50 cost per month for every account under 10,000 Australian dollars. And once you reach $10,000 and you get over, you have to pay 0.275% per year on your invested money. And you can start from as little as $5 to get started. Next, looking at the CommSec Pocket App. That investment app is actually very similar. You have also the choice between 7 different ETFs that you can buy. And this could be, for example, in the Aussie Top 200 or in the Aussie Dividend ETF or a Global 100 ETF. So it really depends on what you want to go for. And you have to do individual purchases starting from $50. So looking into the cost structure, you have to spend $2 for every purchase you make, and you can start from as little as $50. And this is up to $1,000. When you spend more than $1,000 on your purchase, you pay 0.2% of that purchase. And there are no account holding fees. The next one on the list is stake. Stake is relatively new on the market, and it's a totally different approach. They want to provide you with a very simple way of investing in the US market. So you can buy and sell individual shares. There are over 3,500 individual US stocks and ETFs you can buy. You can even decide to buy fractional shares, and you get a free stock when signing up for the application. Looking into the cost structure, that is certainly a little bit different. You have different packs that you can sign up for, from a free pack to a medium pack where you have to where you spend $19 per month. All those different packs give you unlimited free trading, but they come with different options in terms of settlement and the speed on how quickly you can trade. The transfer cost of money is you have to spend 70 cents per every 100 Australian dollars you transfer into the portfolio. but a minimum of $2 per transaction. And there's also a different costs for funding the account depending on the pay method you use. And there's also a small US regulation fee that applies for selling trades. Now, looking at Spaceship Voyager. They actually offer two different portfolios that you can invest in. That is the Spaceship Index portfolio, which is invested in over 200 companies, or the Spaceship Universe portfolio, which is invested in around 70 countries. Looking at the costs, both of those portfolios are free up until $5,000, and you have to start paying a fee when your account balance reaches more than $5,000, and you pay only fee for everything that is over $5,000 in your account. There is no brokerage fee, no buy or sell spread, and there's also no entry or exit fee. And looking at all those different investing apps, the last one, Spaceship Voyager, actually is very, very suitable for what we want to achieve. We want to have the minimal cost as possible. We don't want to spend money on fees when we buy or sell shares. And we also want to make sure that we can contribute to that account and that every dollar we contribute is invested straight away. And we don't want to think about in what it actually invests, because we are talking about a very small amount of money. I'm not too worried about what the actual exposure into the market looks like. Have a look into my video from Tuesday if you want to see what the sign-up experience was and how I contributed my first money into the investment app. And let me know if you like my little comparison. I also share a couple of links in my description to videos that go into more detail of what the actual investment apps look like. Maybe that is interesting to you as well. Leave a comment if you have any questions, and also click the like button if you like what you saw. And I'm looking forward to see you in my next video. Until then, bye.